Welcome to Tribal Council. So, Dustin, are you able to answer a question right now?
I am.
Magical. So, Dustin, you won this last immunity. Don't laugh at me for saying magical. You won this last immunity. How does it feel to be safe tonight?
It feels really good. Yeah, I'm so happy I won. Like, I thought I was gonna lose that challenge every round, and I just pulled it out. So, and I went and got no paper and a pen to do it. So, yeah.
So, Jack, somebody new has won immunity. How does that kind of change the game?
I'm happy that new people are winning immunity. It means that maybe like I'll be the next person to win immunity if I survive this tribal. But I don't know if it changes the game a lot. Like, one person is safe, that still leaves five other people out of the final six on the chopping block. So, it doesn't change the game too much yet.
Yet. So, Brian, coming into the call, you were like, if I'm not at Tribal, I can't get voted out. Do you feel nervous tonight?
Okay, it's final six. Of course I feel nervous. I don't win. I don't have immunity, so that's like a 5 chance. And obviously, like I know certain people like won't vote each other, and obviously, like there hasn't been idol play in a while, so I don't really know.
Emily, how much are idols really being talked about at this point? Definitely getting down to the wire. We're getting close. The end is in sight. How much do idols really play a factor, or how much of a factor are idols in tonight's vote?
Well, I feel like it's quite a bit of a factor because most of the idols in the game, I feel like it's common knowledge who has them. So a lot of people are scared to vote those people. So I don't know. I mean, it would suck to go out idle in pocket, but yeah.
So, Eric, you recently left the game and returned. Do you
Hey.
worry that you could be getting votes again like you did at that tribal where you were snuffed? Or do you think you've positioned yourself where that's not a situation that's going to happen again?
No, I still worry at every tribal if I'm gonna get votes or not. It's just the fact that with the tribal that I did leave, I knew I was gonna go home and I knew I was gonna get votes. It's just for these, I might not know if I'm going home or not, and I might get blindsided. I don't know.
So, Logan, Eric talks about a blind side. It's so late in the game that in some ways blind sides are a lot harder because there are a lot less people involved and it would be a lot easier to leak it. But at the same time, they're a lot easier because there are a lot less people involved, a lot less people to leak it. How likely do you think a blind side would be at this point in the game?
I feel like in most seasons around the final 7, final 6, final 5, there's usually like a balance between blind sides and people figuring out if they're actually like going or not, because like you said, there's so little people. There's usually not that many options to go home, so people can usually figure it out. I feel like on this tribe specifically, I think a few people know that they have like a higher chance of going than others, me included in that group, just because like Emily said, I think the idols are a lot more public this season, so it's like people know that certain people are probably not going to get votes tonight. So it makes the options even smaller. So I don't really think there's going to be a blind side tonight, but yeah.
So, Jack, what is more important at this point in the game? Making a big move or getting to the end?
I'd say a mix of both, but then again, a big move might not necessarily be like, the biggest face that you can think of. A big move might just be somebody that's good at challenges, somebody that's good at social games, somebody that like is good at strategy. Like there's so many different factors that go into making a big move. But also getting to the end itself, that is a big move. So it's kind of hard, but I really don't like the fact that so many questions are getting asked about blind sides right now. I'm kind of scared. So can we change the topic, please?
Continue.
So, Ryan,
Magical.
Jack talks about big moves, right moves. Being nervous, do you think either of those titles apply to you tonight?
To be honest, if your big move is taking out Brian, baby, you need to get another move because that's not gonna get you any credit. Like my thing is like I think that big moves need to happen for people. But in my position, why is taking me out a big move? Like I'm by myself, I have no numbers. What have I done this game? Like when you take someone out, like you carry their like their baggage of like what they did and like you took that person out. But when you take me out, the jury's gonna think that that's stupid because of what are you doing? Like, I think it's stupid if I go tonight, to be completely honest with you. Because for some people, I get that it's the right move for them, but for other people, it's just plain stupid. And for me to go home, I need like 3 or 4 votes. So I know that's not good for all 4 people or 3 or whatever the fuck it is. But
So,
like,
ooh, go ahead.
yeah, sorry, but like big moves like do need to be made, I guess. Like, I mean, that's my thing. It's gonna be messy. I don't know. It's final 6, and I think a blindside might end up happening. It might be obvious. I have no idea. It just depends on what perspective you're at, and I have no idea where I'm at right now. So, yes.
So, Dustin, immunity is temporary. Yes, you have individual immunity tonight, but come the next tribal council, that may not be the case anymore. How do you ensure that the decision you make tonight will ensure that even if you don't have immunity at the next tribal council, you're going to make it past the next vote?
I feel like you're gonna make an impact with any way you vote, immunity or not right now, with being so little people. Yes, it's nice to have safety like now, but I've been to a lot of tribals, so I definitely know what it's like to not have safety. So I'm gonna just take it one day at a time. Like, I'm gonna enjoy safety this week, but I know safety's not guaranteed every week, so I'm gonna keep that in the back of my head.
Awesome. Well, with that being said, unless anybody has anything else to say, we will get to the vote. All right, you guys have until 15 to send in your votes. I will do a quick whisper update. I don't know if there are any. Yes, there's a whisper between Jack and Brian and a whisper between Dustin and Logan. 5 minutes. Emily and Jack are whispering.
I was literally just having a full conversation on me with myself. I'm over it.
Emily and Jack, Eric and Dustin, Jack and Brian.
Can you heart in my DM? I can't find it, XO.
Whisper update. Eric and Dustin, Emily and Jack. Jack and Logan. Eric and Logan. Brian and Jack. Emily and Jack.
Let me just say, this is very hectic.
Okay, well, with that being said, the votes are in. Emily and Jack are whispering. No more whispers from this point forwards.
Okay, let me get that on.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Simona,
Okay.
Final 6 is the last time I can play my snake idol. And it's Final 6. And idols are more fun when you play them for someone else. So I'm playing the snake idol on Brian tonight.
I should go home.
This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Brian will be reflected back onto the person who voted for them.
I'm playing my idol on myself.
Okay, this is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Emily will not count.
I told you I should have fucking voted Logan.
Logan, pull your buff up. You're good.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Emily, I told you to vote for Logan.
Hey.
And I said not to. Logan, I would not have done this if I thought you had danger going home. I would not have done this. So I truly believe you aren't. I really have my fingers crossed.
Who do you think's going home?
You. Nothing personal. I love you as a friend, but
This just got so awkward. I'm not gonna lie.
right.
I told Eric, I fucking told you. Brandon, dead to me.
Okay.
Logan,
with
I would
that
not have done this if I thought you had any shot at going home.
being said, I have the votes. First vote. Brian to Emily, which does not count. Next vote. Brian to Logan. It's one vote, Logan. Next vote. Brian to Eric. That's one vote, Logan, one vote, Eric. Next vote. Eric. That is 2 votes, Eric, 1 vote, Logan. Next vote. Emily does not count. That is 2 votes, Eric, 1 vote, Logan, 1 vote left. Next vote. The next person voted out of Survivor Snake X Island. Eric. That is 3. That's enough. Please bring me your turn.
I'm sorry, Eric.
I'm sorry, Eric. I knew this was happening.
Wait, wait, okay, Brian, I understand you. Jack, wait, why? I just want to know why.
I just feel like going into the final 5, I wouldn't have had a good enough, like a better chance against a group of solid 3 almost.
You think
And
that you're
I
gonna
knew-
have a better chance winning against Logan than Eric?
Well, I
Are
mean,
you
at
like
the same
missing
time,
a
Emily,
chromosome?
you and Eric told me that you had 2 idols, and I knew that wasn't true. So like that's where the
right.
trust factor came in.
I
Huh.
mean,
'Cause you-
technically,
you all told him-
I always said that Eric never gave me the idol. I told Brayden, Eric did not give me the idol. You guys are the ones who assumed I was a liar.
No, you
and
told me
I
that you
it.
had.
No, you
You
guys are the
told me
ones
that
who
you had 2 idols.
assumed
Okay.
I was a
That's
liar.
cool.
No. I'm right. You're wrong. You assumed that I was a liar. I always said.
You literally
Eric
told
never
me that you
transferred
had.
to me.
But you told me that it came back in the game and that you both had idols.
I said that as a joke a couple times. I literally
Okay.
on multiple occasions said Eric when he left idol in pocket and like what?
Okay. Well, with that being said, Eric, please stay on the call for the exit interview. The rest of you, I'll see you guys back at camp.